Are you prepared for Jehovah's return? Because if you're not, I have a pamphlet.
How many of y'all out there feel like Craig right now? If I see one more thing on my timeline talking about the rapture about to happen tomorrow, I thought y'all didn't know the day nor the hour. Not only that, what's going to happen after tomorrow when it doesn't happen? The funny thing is, most of this rapture talk is not even what people think. When I first started deconstructing, I had to look up, what is the rapture? Like, what is that? Because I used to always hear the pastor talking about it. I used to hear grandma talking about get right with God before God returns. It was always very confusing to me as a child because I'm like, damn, I thought Jesus died. And you talking about he gonna return? That was too much for my kid-like brain at the time. But as I started deconstructing, I realized rapture is not even in the Bible. I mean, Paul wrote about something like this in 1 Thessalonians where he talked about people being caught up. Now, the Greek name was harpazo, but then it changed to the Latin term, which was rapturo. Then fast forward to the 1800s, that's when John Nelson Darby put his own little spin on things. He put together timelines of tribulation as well as the snatchings of believers. And of course, y'all know Hollywood gonna take it and run with it because they made movies like, I think it was Left Behind. But we can come to the conclusion these were not the words of God, right? What got everybody in a frenzy? I'll tell you what. Every time the world feels chaotic with talks of war, with politics, with more division, economy, change in climate, fear gets louder. Not to mention the messy ass algorithms that thrive off of drama. So we seeing a heavy dose of spiritual psychosis right now. People getting hooked on these timelines instead of tuning into the truth, tuning into self. You truly was in tune with yourself and with spirit, aka God, aka your higher self, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Could never nor would you ever be shaken by external predictions like this. You would know that peace doesn't live on someone else's date. Peace doesn't live outside of you. It's actually internal. Again, I feel like Craig, slamming the door on all that fear propaganda that people trying to push right now. Once this date passes, just like all the others, the real question is not are you prepared or were you prepared for the rapture that never was coming. All this darn fear-mongering and doomsday talk, it's getting so old every single year. Grandparents been waiting on this day too. I'm sure the parents before them and so on and so forth, but y'all catch my drift. I'll probably do a video to go a little bit more in depth, but the rapture is not what people need to be concerned about nor paying attention to. Just know between now and November, they're going to try to divert attention towards something else. Without saying too much, I truly believe that financial crash is coming. The one thing that I can get with that the old folks used to say back in the day is get right with God. Because you better get right with yourself. You're going to be the only one judging you at the end of the day. Shout out to all my people who not paying this no kind of mind. For anybody that is, I hope that you find peace real soon. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.